Hello, dear friends. Today, once again, I'm here with the master class of Professor Pradeep Kumar Jain. Today, I'm going to talk with you on a very important topic, that is about the resume writing. You see that every student, every person after passing out and obtaining his qualification, or even after 5 years, 10 years of experience, whenever a student or an experienced person, he or she is applying for a particular job, you see the first point of contact with the employer is your resume. So we can say a resume is your first impression as well as expression. So resume is both impression and expression. It is a very serious exercise. Don't and never take it as a ritual, because the job market, as you know, is very tight, very tough. If there is a one position advertised and there are hundreds of applicants applying for that particular position, so your resume will determine that whether you are to be called for the interview or not. So usually an employer or a hiring manager, he takes less than a minute in deciding that whether you are to be called for the interview or not. So definitely it is an art. Resume writing is an expression and it is an art. Today we are going to discuss, we are going to talk that what should be there incorporated in your resume so that the employer is impressed with your resume. You understand it in that way that by sending a resume, you are marketing your education, you are marketing your credentials, you are marketing your experience. It is a marketing. So you are selling your services in the form of your credentials, skills and experience. So you have to be adroit and smart enough that what to incorporate and how to incorporate it in your resume. First of thing, what you need to do, that you have to, where you are applying for a particular company, you have to research and search about the business of that company, that what the company is doing, and you see that every company, particularly in private sector, once they are advertising a position, the job specification is there, the job design is there, and the job description is there. So the company, what the organization will be doing, they will be matching your skills and experience along with the job description, and company will entrust you some responsibilities. So first and foremost thing is, just go through the job description and job design and job specification of the company very carefully, and what are the responsibilities which the company wants to give you. Pick up some keywords from there, and design your resume in that way that you are incorporating those keywords in your resume. It will have a two-pronged impression. How? First is that because you are using those keywords, then it means that you are well versed with the terminology and vocabulary of that particular position and particular job. And the other thing is that because it will be, the job description will be matching your skills. So that is the first impression. You see that there are many organizations which will definitely match your experience and qualification with the job description. So I am giving you some examples. Suppose you are applying for a position of sales executive, marketing executive, or sales manager. Now the requirement for this particular position, sales executive or marketing executive, is that you have to organize your team. You have to organize your team in such a way that all the territories are fully tapped. Then you have to plan, you have to forecast the sales, and accordingly you have to hire. You have to infuse the spirit of teamwork within your teammates. So these are the job descriptions. Then in your resume, you need to write these things, that you have the potential, you have the skills, you have the abilities of organizing, of coordinating, of managing and forecasting the things. You have done it. Suppose you are a raw man, you are an inexperienced person, you are a fresher and passed out from your university or institution, and you are applying for this particular position. Now, how to fill this gap? Whatever you have done in your institute days, in your university days, transfer that skill into the job specification skill, job description skill. Suppose you have organized one function, you just mention it that you have a good organizing capability, organizing skill. Whatever you have done, dear students, dear friends, whatever you have done, don't forget that easily you can transfer your even a very small achievement, very small activity into a bigger one, because because whatever you are writing, don't write a very small one simple thing that I am a good planner, that I can plan the things. No, give evidence of every achievement, that where have you done and what was your role, particular role. Like another example, suppose you are applying for the position of a software developer, a software engineer. Then you need to mention that you have earlier, during your institute days, during your college days, during your university days, you have formulated, you have made some software solutions. For that, it is not that you can just exaggerate the things and you can you can incorporate those things which you have not done. So you need to do whatever you have to forecast the things, right away forecast the things, and whatever you have done, then incorporate those things in your university days, whatever you have done, incorporate those things in your resume. Like suppose another example, third example I am giving you, that you are applying for a social worker's job. Then what are the keywords? Client. You have to assess your client in a proper way. What are the needs of the client? Then if there is a crisis intervention that you have to intervene, then you can tell that on a particular occasion, one of my friend was in trouble, one of my colleague, one of my companion, he was in trouble, how you helped. Even if you have done some volunteering activity, don't forget that volunteering activity also. Incorporate that volunteering activity and give evidence of that, because the company, then they will understand, they will immediately reflect from your resume that you have that innate capability, that you have the innate tendency of helping someone in trouble, helping someone. So these are the things, don't undermine your capabilities. Whatever, even a very trivial, very small thing, whatever you have done, incorporate in your resume and give the evidence of that. Don't simply write that you are a good communicator, you have a good leadership skills. I have seen certain resumes. I have seen many students. They come to me and show me their resumes. They have just simply written that I have good leadership skill, I am a good communicator. Then I tell them, where is the evidence? If you have good leadership skill, have you done something in your institute days? Okay, yes sir, we have done. Then give evidence that what were the functions, that where you were the member or the convener of the disciplinary committee or some particular group, and how you showed your leadership skills. So these are the everything, small, even small achievement or big achievement, incorporate into your resume. And I'm sure once you will write all these things, the person who is going through your resume, he will see that there are certain evidences. Merely writing a line that you are such and such, you are a good communicator, you have great confidence. Okay, you might be having great confidence, but give the evidence of that. Even 3-4 lines, 3-4 lines you can just write. What happens in overseas, they may send you certain question answers, questions that you need to answer those questions, and the questions are based on that particular job. Then they will see that what have you done, what have you learned in your institute days. So the questions, they will immediately understand that what have you done in your college days, in your institute days, and what is your knowledge. So you need to answer those questions. Take a good amount of time. Never be in a hurry. Take a good amount of time in answering those questions. And I'm sure if you will take care of all these things, otherwise there are other small things also, because the layout of your resume should be very good. The font size should be okay. The font size, the layout, and all these things which are small things, but very important things. I am not telling to ignore all these things. No, to ignore these things. These are very important things, maybe insignificant but important. So layout, your font size, your even typing, that how you have laid out your complete resume, all these things you need to take care of. Then another thing, when this was about your resume, then you have to attach the cover letter also. Then in the cover letter, you just mention very briefly, almost you can say that it can be 10-12 lines, or around this maximum 15 lines. Then in that, this is just the gist of the resume, that you from where have you come to know about this particular position, from particular job. Even you can mention that I have come to know this particular position from such and such website, or from one of my friend, and so I feel that I have requisite qualification, experience, and I need to apply for this particular position. And then in brief, whatever you have mentioned, very brief, you just mentioned that I have passed out my master's degree in business administration, bachelor's degree in computer science, whatever, and then also mention few of the lines with your significant achievements, that in this period I have done this particular achievement, because this will just add an attraction for the hiring manager to go through very curiously to your resume. And then once you have fulfilled this cover letter as well as your resume, then dear friends, you will be definitely giving a added impression, good expression. Then you will be called for the interview, and then prepare very good, in a very very studiously, good amount of labor in your interview, because interview is a very tough job, because they are just going to assess your personality, So in the next video, I will be sharing with you that how to prepare for the interview questions and answers that will help you in getting the desired and the coveted job for you. Thank you.